sir. Now, may I request Ms. Chetna Soni, Associate Director, Procter and Gamble, for industry address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm greetings to everyone who's gathered here today on the occasion of the Menstrual Hygiene Day. On behalf of PNG, I would like to thank ASSOCHAM for organizing this event today and getting us all together to talk about the critical topic of building awareness and breaking the silence on periods. Being the leading brand in the country and across the globe, menstrual hygiene is both literally and figuratively the lifeblood of our existence. And we are very, very happy and proud to be partnering with ASSOCHAM on this day today. And we really look forward to sharing our key insights, our experiences, and all the initiatives that we have been taking as a brand and will continue to do to make a difference in this territory. I also really look forward to learning from all the distinguished speakers over the course of today and really tapping into the wealth of knowledge that exists. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate Wash United for initiating Menstrual Hygiene Day. The theme that they've chosen for 2019 is "It's Time to Act," and I think that it perfectly captures what we ought to be doing and what should be the focus of the conversation today. I'm very positive that all of us can get together and leverage the discussions that we have today to really make a meaningful difference and initiate some real action in terms of tackling all the issues that face menstrual hygiene. I believe it will require a lot of collaborative effort across all relevant stakeholders. But the great thing is that a lot of those are in the room today. So I'm really looking forward to making a positive difference. I think in the context of menstrual hygiene, ASSOCHAM has chosen the topic of breaking the silence and building awareness, which I believe is touching the heart of the issue of menstrual hygiene in the country today. Of course, there has been a lot of heartening increase in the conversations around periods over the last few years, and it has happened across the board, be it from the central government, the state government, social organizations, brands, and even a lot of prominent and popular celebrities from the entertainment industry. At the same time, there are only about 50% women in urban India who use sanitary napkins today. And if I look at the number in rural, it is even lower. Mr. Anil touched on some of the numbers at a combined level, right? Less than 20% of women at a total India level actually use sanitary napkins. So obviously it raises a very pertinent question. What does it take to drive healthy menstrual hygiene adoption among the 40 crore menstruating women in India? I would like to start answering that question on a note of hope. And some of you in the audience might feel that it's very counterintuitive, looking at the state of affairs that we have in the country today on this, on menstrual hygiene, right? I say hope because I have been very, very close to the progress that we have made as a country over the last 2 decades. We should also pay attention to the long distance that we have traversed. And it really incites in me a lot of hope about what is yet to come forward. If I look at the time when Whisper was launched in the country in 1989, the category size of sanitary napkins in the country was only rupees 34 crores. And if I look at what it is today, it's 100 times of that, right? So we are looking at 100 times in 3 decades. And I have worked in the area of menstrual hygiene in APAC, Middle East, Africa, and I'm very, very proud to reaffirm that India is actually at the forefront of making a real change on this, ahead of a lot of the developing countries in the region that we are talking about. So yes, we have a long way to go, but I also feel very reassured that it is very much possible for us to do that if all of us come together and join hands in making this a reality. I think when we talk about change and progress, it's very, very important to also understand what has been the key driver, right? The more deliberate we are about understanding that, the more we can institutionalize that in the years to come. So this change and this positive progress that I talk about hasn't happened by accident, right? A lot of people, institutions, individuals have brands for that matter have been very, very deliberate about challenging the norms around periods in the country and really normalizing periods as a conversation. I spoke about the fact that Whisper is the market leader in the country, and it's not a responsibility that we take lightly, right? We really feel that it is our responsibility as the leader brand in the category to drive positive conversation and drive a positive change. One of the big ways that we do that as a brand is to use our advertising voice as a force for good and a force for change. Uh, Back in the time when basically we launched the product, since that time we have really been championing this effort. I would like to show you a campaign that we launched in 2014, which is called Touch the Pickle, which was the first campaign in the country to actually touch the topic of period taboos and bring it front and center, really drive that conversation at a mass level. So I'll play the video first and then I'll just share some perspective.
See, that's the pickle. अरे हाँ बाबा, she touched the pickle. I touched the pickle. Periods के दिनों में कहते हैं don't wear whites, don't go out, don't play, don't touch the pickle. I say girls, let's break the taboos. Go ahead and touch the pickle. Whisper kadam बढ़ाए जा.
So, I mean, most of you might be familiar that not touching the pickle. Thank you. Not touching the pickle is one of the many taboos that surround menstruation, right? And we really took that on as one metaphor for women coming across and standing against taboos in the country, right? And the multiple taboos, not just related to myths, but also the fact that you should really limit physical activity on periods, right? And you should really put your day-to-day life on a stop. And we as a brand really firmly believe that that shouldn't happen. And every girl and every woman should continue to lead her life just like any other normal day of the month, right? This is obviously a very recent example, but I can also share the fact, and I'm very proud about that we have been breaking the silence around periods from the very beginning of us existing in this country, right? When we launched the brand in the early 90s, at that point itself, we were the first brand to actually talk about periods, even use the word period, show a sanitary napkin in a TV ad for the first time. And interestingly, at that point in time, when we wanted to advertise on Prime TV, we got a lot of pushback from TV channels saying that sanitary napkin is not an appropriate product to be advertised on Prime TV. We obviously stood firm on our resolve, and became a pioneer in really striking that conversation. So I would want to play one of the ads during that time, just to show you how difficult and how different and how challenging it was. Just take yourself back to, I would say, about 3 decades back, and think about the India that was at that point in time. It will really help you appreciate what today might seem like a very obvious thing to do.
आपसे कुछ कहना है, कैसे कहूँ? मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा नैपकिन मिल गया है। विस्पर, पहले मुझे घंटों बैठने में नमी को सहना ही पड़ता था। There was no choice. But whisper is wonderful. इसमें है ड्राई लीफ कवरिंग जो गीलेपन को अंदर खींच लेती है, उसे ऊपर लौटने ही नहीं देती। ज्यादा गीलापन हो तब भी ऊपरी तह साफ सुथरी रहती है। Whisper is so dry, नमी को तो मैं बिल्कुल भूल गई हूँ। अब घंटों बैठने का पता ही नहीं चलता। गीलापन भुला दे, ऐसी साफ सुथरी सुरक्षा सिर्फ Whisper से।
To this date, we continue to fight the taboos surrounding menstruation, and we really want to empower our girls to face the challenges that come in their way around periods, right? We do this via our path-breaking advertising, our campaigns. We have campaigns like Sit Improper, Break the Silence, Meri Life, Mere Rules, and it's a very, very core part of the communication that we drive as a brand. The last video that I would like to play today is one of my favorites, and it's called Whispers Break Silence, and it really touches upon the emotions that adolescent girls go through when they enter puberty, and salutes the efforts of all the change makers that we have in our society who are helping them enter this critical phase of their life.
डरता नर्वसनेस भी थी, थोड़ी एम्बैरेसी थी, हुआ ये क्या सोच कर scared थी। Then a whisper set me free. You are who you want to be. Hug him
Moving beyond advertising and campaigns, we also very strongly believe at Whisper that one very big key pillar to drive menstrual hygiene adoption is education and really providing access to sanitary napkins. A large number of state governments, including a lot of push from the central government, a lot of social organizations in India have really come to the front and made a deliberate effort to provide access to free sanitary napkins across the country, right? And we really applaud that effort. We at Whisper have also been part of that effort and through our program called the Whisper Mother-Daughter Health and Hygiene Program, which we run at schools. And as part of the program, we basically educate adolescent girls and their mothers, very importantly, about what the menstruation process is all about. They really have an open chance to have discussions, listen, ask questions in a very safe environment. Through this program, which has now been in the country for about 25 years, we have touched close to 3 crore girls, right? And we partner with more than 40,000 schools across the country to really make it a reality. It is one of the most important parts of investment in marketing terms that we do as a brand, and it's a real way for us to show our commitment towards driving menstrual hygiene. My colleague Nitish Garg, who will be speaking later today, will talk about this in a lot more detail during the technical sessions. So I would just now kind of trying to conclude my speech, right? I would really like to say that the need of this hour is for all of us to come together and really join our hands in this effort, right? And I speak about the government, right? Social organizations, corporates, really leverage all our unique capabilities and our resources to drive 100% menstrual hygiene adoption in the country and really make it a reality for every single daughter of the country. It is with this belief that I would really like to make a commitment on this stage today. On behalf of PNG and Whisper, I pledge that we will extend the reach of our menstrual hygiene school program to 5 crore girls by the end of 2022. So at PNG, we've always been very happy, and we have also partnered with a lot of like-minded individuals and organizations who want to be part of this effort, and I would really like you guys to really like to invite you guys to be part of this as well. So in the end, I would say it's time for action. Your action, my action, our action. Thank you, everyone.